Hey guys, Killinger here. Today I want to show you real quick how to fix a loose axe head. Let's get started. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite mauls of all time. Noticed the other day, head is starting to get a little loose. This could be for a couple reasons. My guess is the wood has shrunk because of the weather. This thing just lives outside. So what we're going to do is show you real quick how you can tighten up your head. This works for an axe or a maul, it doesn't really matter as long as it has a wooden handle. Let's get started. First thing we want to do is seat our head with a vintage hammer. All we're doing is making sure our head is completely seated on the shoulder. If you don't have a vintage hammer, you could use a dead blow from Harbor Freight, or any wooden mallet would work. Next thing I want to do is clean up the top of this eye so I can see what I'm working with. This is just a Shinto rasp. You can find it on Amazon. Affiliate link in the description below. Now we're just going to use a mill bastard file. Really smooth it out. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and chamfer the top of the eye. Now we want to select a couple of metal wedges of your choice. When you set these in here, you don't want to set them straight across, and you don't want them to go like this. You want to get these about a 45, or not quite a 45, just an angle to your wedge. I'm going to try to get this one centered up here. Alright, before we send that home, we're going to start this one. One would probably be enough. Helps to set this handle on something pretty solid. Now if this was a show axe, you wouldn't want to use this method because it does split out the side of the top of the eye. But this is a working axe, so I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want the head to slip. We'll clean this up and I'll show you the final step. Alright, the last thing you want to do is get yourself your masking tape, and what we're going to do is create a bowl or a dam. Alright, and the last thing you need is a bottle of your favorite axe finish. This happens to be Killinger snake juice, but boiled linseed oil would work just as well. And we're going to pour just a little bit, a couple little dabs right inside there. And what we'll do is let that sit overnight and soak into the top of the eye. Alright folks, that's how you fix a loose axe head, pretty much. There's other ways to do this. You could drill out the wedge and re-wedge it. If I was going for aesthetics, I wanted to look really good, that's probably what I would have done. Being that this is a maul, it gets beat up pretty hard, and I anticipate replacing that handle in the not so distant future. This is a good method to just get you back into the game and splitting wood. If you've watched any of my videos on how I hang axes, you know that I don't use metal wedges during the initial hang. I like to just use the wooden wedge and get a good fit and seat on the head. Now this typically works for most axes and you usually don't have any problems, but if you do run into a problem, this is an option to fix your head coming loose. Now I probably should have used a smaller metal wedge or possibly the barrel wedges, but I don't have any of those on hand. This is what I had. So it works. It did split out the top of the eye, no big deal. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite axe is to split wood with. I thank you guys for watching and we'll see you in the next video.